I'm going to show you how to use Photoshop to make your thumbnail images for YouTube. Welcome to my channel. On this channel we talk about YouTube tips and tricks and how to make money online. But before I get into the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that red subscribe button and that like button so you get notified each time I upload one of these videos. Alright, without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to open up Photoshop. I'm going to leave the browser open for now because I want to go back in there and get some images. I am going to create a new layer up. No, Photoshop. Come on back. File, new. 1920 by 1080. Height, width, pixels on both. Resolution 72. You could make some presets, but I'm just going to choose those settings for now. Okay. Now I want to add some text. So let me think about what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make a gift or a thumbnail for this image, for this video. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to go to this text sign, start typing here. Let's say how to make thumbnails with photo, capital P. I'm going to highlight this and make it big because I cannot see it. Let's go to 72. Now we can play around with this. How to make thumbnails with Photoshop. Now this is a layer. Let me go over here and so you can see this one text. If I uncheck this, it goes away. If I check it, now it appears. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch this out. If you go into edit, transform, scale, and now you can take this box which houses all the content and open that up. Throw this like right over here in the corner. Hit enter, save it. Now I'm going to edit the font just a little bit by right clicking here on the layer, blending options. Then I come in here and I click on these buttons. Drop ship, inner glow, so you see this little glow there. I like to bevel and emboss it so it rounds out the edges. Then if you highlight these sections, you can kind of tweak each one of the drop settings, the inner shadow. So for this drop shadow, let me just increase the size a little bit. Notice how it's getting a little darker. Speed. Now it's kind of like making like a that glow behind it. I kind of like that. What's the distance do? Well, you can tweak these settings to your liking. I'm going to leave that like that. So now what I want to do, I want to find an image, like an HD image for the background here. I'm going to add another layer. Yep, I already have something I was searching for. Overwatch map background. Just did a Google search earlier before the video. I'm going to throw HD in there because I want it to be HD. Click on here to open up for images. And let's see which one jumps out at me. Blue, I like blue. This one is jumping out at me. Let's do it. File, I'm going to save the image. HD image on my desktop so I can find it easy. Now I'm going to go back to Photoshop, highlight the extra layer, click on File, choose Place, and then find that image. HD image is what I think I called it, and import that in. Now this is the image. Again, this is the layer, so you know this is what's selected. You can now take this and expand it. Come to here. Now notice that the text in the back is disappearing. It's because this image it's layered over the text. I'm going to enter so it stays like that. You can then come over here and move this around so that the picture is laid on the bottom. So if you're looking down, that's kind of like how you want the image or the text. You want it to be on top of the image. By moving that down, it allows you to see the actual image now. So let me see how I can tweak this up just a little bit. That's really it. This is real quick and simple, but when you go in here, you can also edit the font just a little bit more to your liking. If I want to contour it, I also want to add another image. I made a copy of myself. I took a picture of myself earlier. Let me import that as well. To do that, I'm going to add another layer. Now that layer is highlighted, I'm going to go to File, Place, and I believe I had one on my desktop. Oh, I like that one. Let's try this one. Let's go with this one because that one makes me look happy. I'm going to place that image, and again, it's overlaid on top. Shrink this down so it fits in. Enter so it stays in place. Now that I see that, I don't think I like that one. Let's go choose the other one. Click here to add another layer. Let's unselect that image. That was that image. Highlight this one, and let's go choose that other image I had on the desktop. Place. I kind of like that one better. Okay, well, it is what it is. Click on this button here so I could, let me place it. Slide this over just a little bit. Now because I clicked on it here, you can I know what I want to say. On this image, you can also, do some of the settings that you were choosing on the font. So by going and right clicking on the layer, go into blending options, and you have the same type setup. Now notice how you have this little line here. I kind of want it to be a little smooth. So I'm going to use these shadows to kind of blend it in. Perfect. Perfect. Click OK. Now when you are doing your YouTube videos, you want that thumbnail to jump out at you. And right now it may not jump out, so let me just add some other flair. I think of McDonald's a lot of times. They have the yellow and the red. I like to kind of mix it up a little bit. So let me choose this layer, which is the text here. Go to text and just highlight, let's say, thumbnails. Since I like yellow, you can kind of come in and choose your color palette. With Photoshop, yeah. And that's a quick way to make a thumbnail. Now there are other websites you can use like Canva, but this one is basically how to use Photoshop. I'm going to now file and export this. To a PNG, which is here. Save it to the desktop. And then once I finish doing this video, what I would do is I would use this thumbnail to upload this video. Alright guys, that concludes today's video. Until next time. Oh, and if you like the video, please do a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos based on this type of activities, such as making money online and the tips and tricks for YouTube videos. Have a good night. Bye, guys.